Hey guys, hey YouTube, it's Eddie with the Tree Peakers podcast. I got a quick impromptu interview. My cousin Donnie here. I briefly shared the story that he shared with me on one of my episodes, but tonight we're gonna hear it from my cousin himself. Now, this is a story from your uncle.
From my uncle.
Correct?
Yes.
You guys have been hunting elk, deer, everything for many years, right? Many years.
Many years.
3 decades or more, right?
Every time we had a 16 camp or, and we all did our own thing.
Right, got the trailers out there, got the tents. You're out on foot, hunting bull elk, big game. We know what to do, right? Our families know what to do out there. I grew up hunting bull elk with my dad. We grew up on the ranch in La Junta, New Mexico, right? This is something that we've done, right, in our entire lives, right? Okay, you shared with me a story that your uncle shared with you. Now, your uncles, right? Everybody, your dad, woodsman, right? Big game hunters. They have seen everything there is to see out there, right? Except for this one time. What forest are we in, and what are we hunting during this story?
Carson Forest.
Carson National Forest. Okay, got it.
I don't remember what we were hunting.
Right.
But we were hunting, and so we will always wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. We do this trail.
Everybody's gonna go their own way, right?
Some of us just like hunt a canyon and
right.
We flush it out.
Right, flush the animals out. You're waiting. The others are waiting on the ridge over here. If you've been hunting, you've been out there. Any of you, you know what we're saying here, right? Well, this particular time, Donnie's uncle. We don't have to use his name, right? We don't got his. You can remain anonymous. But here's what happened.
Decided to go on. I think it was Basin Canyon.
Okay.
And he was just like, I'm just gonna go see what's out there. He was looking for the big one.
Okay.
And so we do our hunting shit and we get back to camp.
Yeah.
I get back to camp. I've never seen my uncle
more scared
and just white and just out of his mind. He's like, and everybody's like, hey, what? And he's all, and he didn't want to talk about it at first. He's all like,
well, who does, right? Well, how do you explain what you just seen out there? And for those of you who have been hanging around watching the podcast, there's over 200 of you now. This story's going to get a little weird, right? We're going to talk about something following your uncle. What do they call it when they were flanking him? It was flanking him, wasn't it?
He would walk 20 feet, and he felt something was following him.
Right.
And he would take a scope and look.
Yeah.
And he saw something, but not something.
Yeah.
And then he'd go walk another 40, 60 feet.
But he would hear it too, right? He'd hear something on two legs, right? It was walking with him, right?
It was across the canyon, so he couldn't hear it.
Right. That's right.
He couldn't hear it. He just felt the presence of someone following him.
Dude, like he was being watched and shit, right?
Yeah.
And that's the quintessential Sasquatch encounter.
So he would turn, and he would always scope him.
Yep.
And he was like, there's nothing. So he kept on going across the canyon. And something's just like following me.
Yeah.
And he's all, so I stopped one time and I scoped back.
Yep.
And he's all, I actually scoped and I saw him.
Yep.
He was crouched down and he was just fucking looking at me. Not like
from across he's across the canyon, crouched down. Your uncle sees him through the scope?
Through the scope.
Right.
And he's all looking, and he's all, I thought it was a tree or something. I just didn't think it. So he's like, boom, boom, boom. So the next time he turns around, he knows what he's looking for.
Yeah.
And he scopes, and he's like, that son of a bitch is right there. Like 40 feet behind him, but on the other side of the canyon.
Yeah.
And just watching me. I go this way, he goes this way. I go up, he goes up.
Yeah.
I go down, and then, so he's like, keeps on going.
Yep.
A little bit further, because he thinks, and what he told me, he didn't think, he's like, I know there's something there, but there's not something there. Like this,
a master of disguise in the wilderness, right? Obviously, he feels the presence of something's watching him. Something is, as he's going, This thing, like he said, he stands up, he stands up. He walks 20 feet, he walks 20 feet. So he's being flanked from across the canyon. He feels the presence. Guys, any of you out there who know these stories, we are talking the quintessential Bigfoot encounter. This thing is watching him. Maybe your uncle is in his area. You know what I mean? He's trying to do.
No. He knows the area. He's hunted it.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Times.
Maybe he's in the Sasquatch's area. Like maybe the Sasquatch was coming out to do the same thing. Look for a deer. Look for hunt. I don't know. We don't know what the fuck they're doing, right? But yes, continue, because I'm pretty sure you say this thing goes on to scale the side of that canyon like a fucking mountain goat or something, right?
So he's going.
Yep.
Scoping back, and then he kind of figures out someone's fucking following him. Something's following him.
Right.
And so he's like, and he scopes back in. He catches them just walking. And
he sees it. He sees it on two legs walking.
And it notices that he scoped him at like the same time.
Yeah.
And then
so it noticed that he's got a gun on him.
Maybe not a gun. I don't
or
know.
Just that he's got eyes on him.
Yeah.
He's got eyes on him.
No, so, and this is what scared my uncle. He's all, this motherfucker did not move like just like a bear,
on four legs. Right.
Just fucking got up the hill and just fucking ran.
Up the side of the mountain on two fucking legs. And like I've seen with my dad, a bull elk go up the side of a fucking mountain. He went up there like that, right? Got up this, it would have taken your uncle, what, half hour to get up that fucking mountain or something?
Yeah. But it didn't do it on four legs.
It did
Two legs.
Think about, listen to that shit. Did it on two legs.
Just fucking.
Dude.
Out of here.
And
I'm gone.
Bro.
And it spotted me.
Yeah.
I'm
Right, now the Sasquatch knows that your uncle sees it. It's not just watching him. It now has been spotted. Time to go.
Out of here.
And your uncle watched it go up the side of that fucking mountain on two legs.
That's what freaked him out.
Right, because at first maybe he thought he was just dealing with an animal. Right?
It could have been a mountain lion or something.
Right. And I talked about that before on here, about when I'm out there and I felt like I'm being watched. I thought initially it could be a mountain lion. And then as I went on to think, thought, well, shit, that's that feeling they talk about when people think they are around a Sasquatch. They feel like they're being watched, they're being stalked. And all those elements are in this story with your uncle. But he gets back to camp and the brothers and everybody, they kind of laugh about it, right? But he's fucking freaked out, right?
White as a ghost.
White as a ghost. White as a ghost.
We kind of teased him for a minute.
Yeah.
But when you know someone's scared or someone's like seen
something,
that is, that's not my uncle,
Right.
He's always, and if he was fucking with us, it would have been, but he was just like, no.
Right.
I saw something and he didn't even want to talk about it.
Dude, something out of the ordinary, right?
Yeah.
Something out of the ordinary from what you guys were used to seeing while you were out there hunting, right?
And we've done this
since time immemorial, right?
Yeah.
Like you guys have been, that's all you guys, right? We grew up doing this kind of shit, right? I tell you, your uncle, my dad, has a story. Him and his cousin out there on the patch in La Hada when they were kids. My dad pulled me to the side one night, and when my mom was still alive, my beautiful mother, he says, my mom texts me, she goes, hey, you need to come home and talk to your dad tonight. He thinks he might have had a Bigfoot story for you from when he was a kid. Dad claims, if he really thinks about it, they used to go out there and hunt, rabbits, deer, whatever, out on the ranch in the 1960s and 50s, right? But he claims, my dad says, I don't know what cousin it was, bro, but he said they were out there, the sun was starting to set, right? It was starting to get dark. They were a little ways from the house, so they had a ways to go, but they said that his cousin heard something following them, and that when he turned to look, his cousin seen something, and my dad said they were used to seeing black bear, big game, it didn't matter, none of that shit scared him. He said whatever his cousin seen fucking scared him so bad that they took off running out of there and they didn't look back. And my dad,
what freaked out my uncle was not that it went up the hill so fast. It went up the hill on two legs.
Yeah.
That fast.
Yeah. And
he's like, I've seen bears scare you away. And
so have I. I've seen them climb up trees when they get scared. Hunting with my dad, yeah.
But he was like, no, this, whatever it was. And I remember my uncle talking about it, and then he kind of got shy, and he was like, yeah. But he was like, I remember this thing, just two legs, just fucking got the fuck out of there. You know what I mean?
And up the mountain. So
Up
not
the mountain.
right, not
Not
just
just-
took off into the tree line, but on 2 legs up the mountain like a fucking mountain goat or a bull elk or some kind of animal, but on 2 legs,
legs.
bipedal like a fucking man, but
Yes.
covered in hair, right? Because I'm thinking, dude, when he's looking, he feels like he's being watched. Here's the best thing about this story, and any story that I get, when someone doesn't say, "Oh, I saw a Bigfoot." No, your uncle says, the way he describes it, it was on 2 legs. He didn't say, "Oh my God, Bigfoot, Bigfoot." No, he said this thing freaked him out because it was like a man, but on 2 legs, went up the fucking hill like the mountain like an animal. That's why I wanted my cousin Donnie to tell this story tonight with all
And
of you.
I'd never tell this story, and I wouldn't believe it. But like I said, me and my uncle have been hunting many years,
Yep.
and to see his face when I got back into camp,
Yeah.
it's the only reason I'm telling this story is because what he saw something. I don't know what it was.
Well, it was something to scare the shit out of him enough to come back to camp, be white as
Yeah.
a ghost, tell you guys. And did he end up? We'll wrap it up now. Did he end up going hunting again? Like, or did he? Was he afraid to go back out during that trip? Do you remember any of that?
No, I'm not for sure.
It's been many years, right?
I know we continued hunting, but I don't know if he did.
I thought you told me it might have freaked him out for a while or something, and he didn't want to go back out. Did he leave camp that trip?
I
After he seen that?
I don't think he left camp, but I don't think he
But
went.
But he didn't want to go back out alone
out
or
of
something,
camp.
right? Yeah.
Out of camp.
Yeah.
He was just like, because when you hunt,
Yeah.
you all have purposes and
Yeah.
like a chef
Yeah.
and he was just like, hey, no, I'm gonna cook today, and
Right, didn't want to go back out by himself on
Yeah.
his own. All right, well, listen, Donnie, I see my ride just showed up. I just got off work. Donnie was hanging. I figured we'd get one in real quick. I'm going to post this to YouTube. Hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you, cousin, for sharing this story. And I'll send it to you when it uploads.
Please.
All right, later, guys. Catch you on the next one.